And what's going on, you guys? It's be your boy Scotty by Nature TV, and we're here for a brand new episode of Yes for the Mess, where we talk about celebrity gossip, hot topics, and all things reality TV based. I hope you guys are having a wonderful, wonderful Thursday, and I intend on doing the exact same thing. Before we get into what we're here to talk about, let me let you guys know that tonight there will not be a Chasing Panel podcast tonight because there will not be an episode of Chasing Dallas. So make sure you guys tune into the marathon that Chasing Dallas are having for you guys to get caught up on this week on the first 6 episodes of the season. So be sure to tune into that. I think it's premiering right now as this video is being filmed. So make sure you guys do that. All right. So with that being said, that's pretty much all that we got for any church announcements for today. So we're gonna go right on ahead and get into the mess for the day. All right. Now, first things first, we got Miss Sweet Tea, Letitia, all right, who was on Married to Medicine from season 10 and 11. Okay. Well, today she decided to give us all a formal announcement as to what she got going on. Now, from what I was hearing, she was doing some type of show called The Doctor's Wives of Atlanta and stuff like that, which made people feel like she may be leaving the show. Well, from what I had heard, I had already heard that Married to Medicine had already started filming, and I had already heard that Quad was trying to have a baby with King and that Sweet Tea and G were no longer on the show. Well, Miss Sweet Tea talked about her time on Married to Medicine, and at this particular point, she says that God has something better for her. Let's go ahead and get into it, y'all.
I'm glad you're not coming back to Married to Medicine. I didn't like how it worked out. It was foul. I mean, it definitely was foul. And I'm just gonna say I haven't really talked a lot about this, but um, I want I really wanted to leave it to my fans to figure out like what was going on because know that I'm not a quitter. Never ever been a quitter. Um, and I ain't never ran away from anybody. So just putting that out there. But it just is what it is. And I think that there are better things in store for me. I think that platform was what it was for me at the moment. And I think that God has something better and I'm going down the right path. So that's all. They just know I don't never bow down to no bitch. Just know that. Can't do it. Never will do it. Right is right, wrong is wrong. I hope you're back on the show, though, because we need the raw and the realness, not the over exaggeration. Listen, it is what it is. Clearly over exaggeration, the fake ass people is what they want. So give it what they want. Someone said you're so much like when you're yourself when you're on YouTube, and the ladies were with the ladies you were on with a few weeks ago. Yeah, those. I mean, them girls are cool. Like, that's a real friendship. Versus it's not about no TV shit. It's about really real friendships. This ain't no damn friend group because I don't know who the fuck say that anyway. Who says that? Nobody says that. This is real friendships. That's the difference. Ain't no fakeness. Ain't no silly. I ain't arguing here and there. And if we do, I mean, let it be authentic, not let it be no fake stuff. Ain't nobody coming from husband practices and his character and people trying to make it seem like one thing and they ain't giving no storyline. I mean, that's just what it is. So free. I'm free. I'm glad you're not coming back to Married to Medicine. I didn't like how.
So that was Sweet Tea basically letting us know that in her own little way that she's not coming back to Married to Medicine. Now let me look at some of the comments real fast so you guys can see for yourselves. Okay. Now, excuse me. Schoolboy says, God bless. Honestly, she didn't need to be on the show where the ex-wife was. She was used as a pawn in the ladies' game when they were on the outs with Quad. And in my opinion, if I was Mighty Mouse, I wouldn't have wanted my wife on the show with my ex. I definitely agree with that. And it's only a matter of time before Quad digs her own grave. This time, T won't be there to be blamed. I agree. She know all they said was, I'm glad you're not coming back, and she added the rest. Here's my thing. I don't really understand the vitriol and the hate that Sweet Tea actually gets. And I also be feeling the same way about Quad. So please don't get it twisted. I've always said that. I don't really understand what did Sweet Tea really do to everybody to make them be so pressed and so bothered whenever her name comes up? I do think that it was really a done deal for Sweet Tea from the very beginning. And what I mean by that is, this is coming from a person that really does fuck with Sweet Tea. Like, Sweet Tea is a cool chick for real. Like, even outside of interviewing her and things like that, like, she really is a cool person, and she's a real person at that. And in my opinion, I just felt like it was bound to be some fuck shit from the moment she came on. And I feel like that simply because of the fact that she came on this show with Dr. Greg. These women wanted Quad to be off this show. They was going to do whatever they could to get her off the show. And what better way to do so by bringing on her ex-husband who was abusive to her and bringing his new wife to this show, that she really doesn't know, but they're bringing her on for the sake of the drama of the show. And they all banded together and pushed for her to be on this show. Now, she thinking that she just getting an opportunity. Although she's, aware that her husband's ex-wife used to be on this show. She's just thinking about it being an opportunity for her. I mean, I don't know many people that would have turned that shit down. It's a Bravo check. Bravo pays well. So of course she probably went on there, just thinking, this is a new opportunity for me. I'm gonna go ahead and get down with the get down. That could have been the case. However, it turned out to be a whole nother situation, and she thought that these women were really gonna hold her down and rally behind her, but they quickly showed her that that's not what was on the menu at all for them. They wanted her to come on this show and antagonize Quad, and then when it didn't go the way that they wanted it to go, they, disposed of her. And like I said, people can feel however they want about Sweet Tea, but that is exactly what happened. And she was used as a crutch. And then once they got to be cool with Quad again, they chose to pick a side, which I feel like is crazy because for the most of the time, all you motherfuckers was sitting up here acting as if y'all couldn't stand Quad, y'all didn't want Quad around no more, y'all didn't with Quad, y'all were over Quad. Like, that is really what it was. Like, y'all motherfuckers was over Quad. Then y'all got to be cool with her again, and now it's time for us to treat Sweet Tea like shit again. But I already knew that the writing was on the wall by the end of last season when Quad made the ultimatum that if y'all invite her, I'm not coming. I don't want to be in the same room with Sweet Tea and Dr. Greg. I don't want to be around them. So I already knew that when it came down to it, Sweet Tea was never going to be the choice. She was never going to be on the menu. Nobody was going to care about whether she was around or not. I already knew that that was going to be the case, and it's very unfortunate. But those are the cards that she was definitely dealt in this whole situation. So yeah, at the end of the day, Sweet Tea, I still fuck with you, and hopefully you do something else. You know what I mean? I might just interview you so you can talk about your time on Married to Medicine and just give a full outlook on everything that happened. Because I really do feel like from the very beginning, your back was up against the wall at the end of the day. It was gonna be up against the wall. Like, they didn't really fuck with you for real. They only fuck with you to fuck with Quad. That was it. That's the only reason why they wanted to have anything to do with you. So it's just like, girl, okay. But I think that it's good for her to not be there. It's probably gonna her staying probably was gonna fuck with her mental, to be quite honest. I really feel that way. But still in all, I think that she made the right choice and decisions for herself. That's all I can say about that. I just want to know what you guys think about Miss Sweet Tea leaving this show. How do you feel about it? Are you glad that she's gone? Do you think that her whole existence was a complete fraud and a fuck up? Do you guys think that she was just there to be a pawn? Because that's what I think that she was there for, to be a fucking pawn. That's what she was there for. So I want to know what you guys think. Leave it in the comments and we can talk about it then. Other than that, I will see you guys on the next video. This is probably gonna be the only video y'all get. Y'all will get some videos like Friday and Saturday. I'm not really sure about Sunday. Being that it's Mother's Day, I may give you guys something Sunday, but because I know I'm not gonna be doing Housewives of Atlanta Sunday night, so I'm gonna go ahead and tell T that I won't be available to do it Sunday night. But however, y'all gonna get something Sunday. Y'all might just get an album review on Sunday. Y'all gonna get something tomorrow, and Saturday, but Sunday y'all might just get like a music video or something like that. That's what I think I'm gonna give y'all. Okay. So with that being said, y'all, this be your boy Scotty by Nature TV. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, share this video, and also click on the notification bell so you can be notified whenever a video drops. And if you want to follow me on any form of social media, my Twitter, my Instagram, and my TikTok will be down below. With that being said, you guys, your boys up out of here, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye bye.
On some whole shit. What happened to the Zeus fame? Then Bobby made you change your name. For a show, still searching for a ring. Pray these hoes find better days. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Cut off everybody. Don't trust nobody. Play with everybody. Don't have nobody. Nobody. Nigga never was a real one. Copping please, spreading lies. What you hiding from? All these shows just an extra.
Little dance now, twerking on shit like bad bitch, munch it up, cock goblin, slapping ass on this dick, cock goblin, gobble up his dick, bitch a cock goblin, fuck him in his face, bitch a cock goblin. Attitude bad, but I'm better. Ass poke out just